Yo, 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 what is up from Dopetopia? I am your idiot leader, Dope, and this is the Dope Show on YouTube. So get ready, because we're back like a vertebrae. It's time for that magic comic ride where we rock out with our comics out. We're going to be looking at new issues, we're going to be looking at old issues, we're going to look at back issues, we're going to be looking at forward issues, whatever the hell. We got some books to look at today. So, we got some verses where people's wrote in want to know about fights. We got a little bit of news. First news is, man, I lost out on a Hulk 1 CGC 2.0 blue label on Tuesday or Monday morning. I was bidding on it. It went off at 9 o'clock in the morning. I thought maybe I would have the inside scoop, because who has eBay bids going off at 9 o'clock on a Monday morning? I thought, because most in on a Sunday or a Friday or Saturday night. So I thought maybe many people won't be watching this. I bid $11,601, and I had it till about 30 seconds and I lost it. It went for $11,701 plus 10% tax. So it probably ended up going for close to $13,000 with tax and shipping and everything. So I will keep on till I get my Hulk 1 low grade 1.5 through 2.5 blue label CGC. That is the goal for this year. So the Hulk meter is still rocking. Boop, 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 boop. So there is your Hulk meter news for today. Other news is, how excited are we? Because Image Comics / Skybound / Universal Monsters has announced that it's going to do Creature from the Black Lagoon next. I love Creature from the Black Lagoon. I love the whole Universal Monster thing. I love the Dracula thing they're doing now with James Tynion. The Creature from the Black Lagoon is going to be written by Ron V. So it's going to be crazy. So I can't wait for that. It's going to be at least 4 issues. Can't wait for that. That's coming out 2024. Can't wait to explore. Other news, let's just do one verses real quick, and then we can look at some books. What about this one? Teeny Bopper 185 says, who would win in a fight? Teen Wolf versus Elvis. I'm going to have to give it up to Elvis. Teen Wolf really wasn't that, if you watch Michael J. Fox's Teen Wolf, he probably had some kind of super strength, but he wasn't really a bad guy. Elvis was a bad motherfucker. Elvis could take some people out. He really was like a kung fu expert. Look out now. I don't know if y'all ever seen that, but that's some walking hard for you. Jack White played Elvis in that movie, and that's one of the best parts of the movie. But anyway, I would have to take Elvis, because Elvis could definitely use his judo strikes, and Teen Wolf, I really don't think was that bad of a guy. He was just a big furry guy that liked to play basketball and ride on top of a bread trucks. So I'm going to go with Elvis beating Teen Wolf in a fight. And I still think he outweighs Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf wasn't that big. So anyway, and the fat Elvis from 77, I know he outweighed him. I don't know how many judo kicks and stuff the fat Elvis from 1977 could do, though. So anyway, let's get to our first books. And it's James Tynion with Deviant. Deviant number 3. This has been a gruesome story. What can I say? I'm loving it. It's gruesome. If you like gruesome stuff, you like horror, you need to be reading Deviant. Why wouldn't you be reading Deviant? That's a good one right there. One week I had no books to pick up hardly at all, so I was just looking for something to read, and I picked this up, and here is the final issue of something that's been really fun to read. Can't beat some damn Cap Wolf number 4, written by Stephanie Phillips. The other 3's been excellent. Hey, what can I say? I didn't think I would like it, but Cap Wolf, it sounds stupid, but it's been fun. Art's been great. Gotta get that Cap Wolf number 4. Sad to see it go. And when you wait a week because you snowed in to go get your comic books, you get stuck with the ugliest Superman cover. So this time we got this Cowboy Superman, and I didn't want this one. I wanted a different one, but they know I don't care because I'm a reader, not a collector, and I'd have took any of them. So they gave me the cover A in my box. But boy, this one sure is ugly. But Enjoy reading about Superman. It's been a good run so far. Can't wait to check it out. Joshua Williams, do your thing. And what else we got? Rebel Moon. Rebel Moon's been kicking. Love the show on Netflix. Thought I'd give this a shout out and give it a read. Everybody needs to go get some Rebel Moon in their life, see what it's all about, see if it's any good. I kind of flipped through it. The artwork didn't look too good, but I'm going to read it and see what it's all about. And then the final conclusion to Dracula. So this holds a special spot in my heart because you know my story, my little letter was in issue 3 in the back. So this is issue 4, the last one. This is a Jenny Frenzin cover, I believe, but I don't really care for that. I just bought it because I like the cover and I love to read the story. So I didn't care what cover I got, but I know people collect Jenny Frenzin stuff. So I think it's Jenny Frenzin, but if it ain't, it ain't. If it is, it is. Google it. I don't know everything. Damn, people. Anyway, last modern book I got this week, and the hottest book of the week. It's hotter than fish grease. I think when we look back on this book next year at January of 2025, this would be one of the biggest books to come out in 2024. It is Ghost Machine. How can you not love it? It's 64 pages. Super thick, all kinds of stories in it for a whopping $5. Can't beat the price. It's got all the good stuff in it. What can I say? I can't wait to read it. It's a little bit of all kinds of stuff. It's even got a couple horror. This Ghost Machine title is all kinds. If you don't know, Ghost Machine is going to be like the Image Point 2.0. It's got all kinds of all-star writers and artists from DC and from Marvel, and they're going in all on their own, and they've come out with their own characters. And of course, you got Geiger in here, and you got Redcoat in here, and you got Junkyard Joe, and you got Rook. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here for your money. It's $5. Well, it's just the introduction to all the characters, but it's a lot of first issues for a lot of people. So I think this is going to be a big book. And when I mean big book, I don't care about money. Not that way. But I think when we look back over time, this is one of the books everybody's going to want because it's got a lot of people in it, their first issues. And this is going to be one of the biggest books, I think, of 2024 when we look back at it. Can't wait to read about Rook. So there is that. Now we get to back issues. But before we get to back issues, let's do one more. Let's see. What is another one we can talk about? Dayton Boy 40D. He wants to know who to win the fight between Edward Scissorhands versus MRT. Mr. T. All right. Who'd win in a fight, says Dayton Boy, between Edward Scissorhands and Mr. T. I'm going to go with Mr. T. Edward Scissorhands was very little. Now, he did have some master fingers. But if there's a way, if you could get behind him, Mr. T could use his strength, and he could bear hug and dump Edward Scissorhands on his head. And he could take him out. But now, if you're Edward Scissorhands, the plan is to back yourself up in a corner and come after him with them damn fingers. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm thinking in a street fight, I would take Mr. T over Edward Scissorhands. All right, next, you know I'm collecting these. 27 of them in the run. This is number 27. If you're a Hulk fan, you've saw my shows before. Hulk's my stuff. Can't be a Hulk fan and not collect the 27 magazines because the magazines don't have to go by the Comic Book Authority because they're not a comic book, they're a magazine. So these are more adult stories. And they have all the cool stuff that adults like in them. And Hulk can actually be Hulk. And this issue here is actually a really good one because I like the ones, half of them are in black and white. And I like the black and white stories. Black and white just looks cool in these books. They got great artwork. Most of them have a lot of big splash pages and stuff. But the artwork's really good in these books. Love the books. So I think I am 2 issues away now from having the complete run of the 27 magazines. So I am happy to have all the magazines. 2 more to go. And we will be complete. So that is that. What else do we got? We got this old Charleston. You know I'm into the horror. And we got Ghost Manor. Look at the colors on it. Look at the colors, baby. Look at that. Look at that. We got this guy here. He's definitely a ghost coming out of a hole. We got some kind of I don't know, cloak figure back here with a broom. I don't know what's going on. Got to read to find out. This is old Charleston 50 Center. Banging and a clanging, that's all I know. Got to find out what's going on in that. My Comic Shop got another Ghost Rider I'm putting together, the run of 1 to 81 of Volume 1. And here's another one for my collection. This is number 26, nothing special, but I needed it for my run. I also needed number 23. And 23 here, it's the Water Wizard. He's back. The Wrath of the Water Wizard. If Ghost Rider would quit getting around water, the Water Wizard couldn't do nothing to him. But it seems like Ghost Rider always wants to hang out around water. So, therefore, reap what you sow. You got to put up with the Water Wizard. And what about House of Mystery? House of Mystery 223. Beautiful color book, but I don't know. The monster just don't scare me. I mean, he's one-eyed, and he don't look like he'd be tough to beat up. Hit him in that damn eye. He's got one eye. You black his eye. I mean, come on now. Hit him, Charlie. Hit him in that damn eye. Anyway, here's a book I'm looking forward to reading. This is a Journey into Mystery. It's definitely a reissue of an older book. I've seen this cover before in Pre-Code Horror. But this is The Corpse Who Would Not Stay Dead. And that's just entertaining to me. I got to find out why this corpse cannot stay dead. You see that corpse right there? He can't stay dead. So let's find out what's going on with it. You know what I'm saying? And my last and most interesting book I found in the back issues at my local comic book shop is this Detective Comics Batman number 358, introducing the first appearance of the Spellbinder. Look at the badass clothes Spellbinder got on. Polka dot stripes, checkered arm. When are we going to see the Spellbinder in a Batman movie? Come on now. Come on now. Look at that outfit. Spellbinder. I mean, he's putting some kind of spell right now. He's hitting old Batman right in the forehead with a spell. Spellbinder's got to be at least 8 foot tall. I mean, Batman's a big man. I think Bruce Wayne's at least 6'3", and that dude is just hovering over him. So you figure Spellbinder's 8 foot tall and probably about 325 pounds. And that is Batman Detective Comics number 328. Or 358. My old ass eyes cannot see. It's 358. Just like that, we're under 13 minutes. I've showed you what I got this week. I'm going to keep on putting up the fight for that Hulk 1. If you like what you saw, hit the like button. If you didn't like none of it, hit the dislike button. It don't matter to me. I don't care. It is time for me to go do some other stuff. And until next time, read your comics.